Walls of open space. Railroads and rivers, when they can, follow the same course. When they can't, it's a portage relationship. Here the flows are equally engineered and constructed with the hearts and minds and hubris of the homesteader. Union Station, like most buildings around, feels like a hasty, uninspired collage of others' theoretical hard work. Mission Revival in the front, some kind of streamlined Italianate for Patsaris in the back, and deco mishmash here and there inside. Style panels blunting against each other, the void of transition leaves an echo of hot screech for all to walk through, stew in. Physically easy to squeeze in and out of, though. Plenty of room to set up the dolly for the running to make your train shots, as is often the case, presently like. Track away from the platform and creep behind Chinatown. The surfliner falls in with the Zanja Madre, the queen angel of the Porciuncula, the paved canal shoehorned in like everything else in this city, along the industrial banks of northeast Los Angeles, followed by Glendale, and it's still Bob Hope's airport. Then the Valley Blob starts with Burbank, Van Nuys, Northridge, and Chatsworth treadmilling by. Stultifying consistency is interrupted by the Santa Susana outcropping, bending before Spawn Ranch and feeling the subtle grade upwards. There's a tunnel all of a sudden, which raises a little bubble of curiosity. Like the Gadsden Purchase, it would appear the extra dimension was required to circumvent something or another. Lilac Lane must have housed the managers of the duty-free market town for the intersecting Chumash, Tongva, and Tatavium, or an archaeoastronomy path for the Burro Flats 1%, a lost highway to a Rancho San Francisco cache the King of California never found out about, a checkpoint on the North American Cutoff Access Road to the Santa Susana Field Laboratory, still stung and bruised from a half-decade of Cold War mania, a members-only back door to the House of the Book, or, more banally, crew access to a patch of derelict oil derricks. Indeed, it's foretextual, but not without looking up. The old train depot greets you as you blitz out, and the frequency on this side is palpably different, you could guess, as surely it's been since prehistory. A gas station attendant across the street from the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library once was asked if there was anything else in this town worth seeing. That's about it, is how they answered. Moorpark was a guinea pig for the sodium reactor experiment while it lasted, and has a nice community college. The state hospital of Camarillo that Reagan shut down as governor is now a university the locals affectionately refer to as Seasucky. Bumming beer was a common term teenagers in this area used to represent the practice of getting mental hospital discharges to buy them alcohol. Tumbleweed was one that comes to mind. Borax another. Mr. Reagan took all the world as a stage, mopping up the Soviet threat, some like to say, providing a magna precedent path to the executive office of the state, all the way to the nation. We toasted him as kids in the neighborhood parks after hours with our 40 bottles, dodging police spotlights. The horizon here is aggressive, the way Orange County wanted theirs to remain, but couldn't because there wasn't enough borderland geography to hold off the neighboring juggernaut. Ventura County has erected and successfully maintained walls of open space, El Dorado of the Encomienda, Rancho, and later of freshwater conservatism.